Now you're listening to Fantastic Formosa with John Abrams in Taipei. Hey folks, welcome back to Fantastic Formosa. I'm John Abrams, and I hope you're doing well today. We have a very special guest for you folks that are overseas and looking to study in Taiwan and at the university level. And we have a guest today, Isabel. Hi, Isabel.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
And she works at a Taiwan university here in the Foreign Affairs Department, handling foreign students who come here to study things like what? Engineering, math, what else? Technology?
Technology and science, everything, and mechanical engineering, computer science,
Yeah, Taiwan has a lot to offer at the university level.
Mm-hmm.
Are these programs at your university for the graduate student or the undergraduate student?
Both. Undergrad, graduate, also, master degree, doctor degree. Yeah.
Even a PhD program?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, okay. So it is a very... it had just a variety of programs you offer.
Oh, yes.
My gosh. And you deal with, you're in the Foreign Affairs Students section, so you deal with a variety of students from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that must mean you certainly deal with a lot of new problems every day. And
every day.
Every day. And you do everything you can to help them.
Yes.
All right. So when you have new students, before they even apply here to school, what are the things they should consider before even considering Taiwan as a school place to study and as a graduate or undergrad program? What's the first thing they should consider?
Mostly, I think health insurance is most important, because you don't have health insurance, when you go to hospital, the bill will be really high.
Right.
And we strongly recommend them to buy like overseas insurance or international whatever health medical insurance, just in case they come to here and before they get national health insurance, they still can go to the hospital without any, big amount bill.
Right.
Yeah.
Large. Something they can't afford as students, many of them.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, Taiwan has this great medical insurance program here, but it takes a while for a foreign student to be eligible for that. How long does it take when they arrive?
You have to stay here 6 months, continuously stay in Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
But you can leave Taiwan over 30 days in 6 months.
Within the first 6 months.
Yeah. Or you leave Taiwan twice, then you're still not eligible for apply NHI.
So you have to wait another 6 months.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're going to be busy anyway the first 6 months, I think. And Taiwan has so much to offer. Hiking trails all over the island, and there's no real reason to go on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the international student needs to know about the health issues, because I think you see a lot of that issue when they arrive.
Accidents, injury, yes, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And especially for student likes to play, basketball, baseball, soccer, they get accidents a lot.
Right. So, here they are having fun and they have an accident. And who do they call? Do they call you or do they just go to the hospital? Or what happens normally?
If really serious, they will just go to a hospital, emergency room.
Right.
And then next day, I will get a message from them, say, who and who, emergency room. And doctors say, he broke his elbow, whatever, broken bones that cost $120,000, and we don't have that money. Can you please help us?
Right.
Yeah, something like that.
No, that's about $4,000 US, just to keep it 120,000 Taiwan dollars. Now, if you had insurance, how much would that be? Probably.
You mean national health insurance?
Mm-hmm.
Emergency room
Maybe,
plus others. Maybe 50,000.
Yeah, that's about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, total cost. Taiwan has an amazing government-run health insurance program, and I have been blessed to get great care here when I've been in trouble over the past 30 years. And dental care. The dentist,
oh my gosh, much cheaper than other countries.
Right.
If you were in the States, that costs you what?
A lot, $200 or $300 US.
Yeah. Or just clean your teeth, that probably $100 US.
Maybe, yeah.
Right here, you just pay register fee. That's $200 NT dollars.
So that's $6 US.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So you're thinking, $6 US, and compared to an American bill of $100.
Yeah.
So I as an American don't want to go back to America. I want to have everything done here. So you have these foreign students, but the insurance issue is not just the only health problem that you face sometimes. Sometimes these students come here, at least what you were telling me earlier, about, they have hidden, I don't know if they hide it or they have health issues they don't want anybody to really know about. And then suddenly there's a problem, like diabetes.
Yeah, diabetes. There was a student, poor guy. He didn't purchase any personal medical health insurance before he came here. And then 2 months later, after he arrived, he needs a medicine or infuse.
It's injections of insulin.
Yes.
Insulin injections, which those are expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
Oh,
I think each time cost him like 7,000 or 8,000.
Oh my God!
And I think it's every week.
Now that's about $200 US every week.
Yeah, and he was panicked, and then
he panicked,
and then he was looking for like a subsidy help from school, things like that. But maybe we can help once, but for next following 5 months, no. Sorry, we can't. Yeah.
So do they go home sometimes, or do they just somehow pay, I guess? Because that's very dangerous not to get your insulin shot.
I don't know what's the story following. He probably asked other
students, friends?
Yeah, student or family.
Maybe family.
Or we have like Office of Student Affairs.
Right.
Maybe he go there, ask other helps.
Yeah, it's a serious issue. If you're diabetic and you don't have your insulin, you'll go into what we call a diabetic coma, and that is life-threatening. And you came here to study and to get a degree, not to end up, in the emergency room every day.
Yeah, I feel very sorry for him, actually. Yeah.
But you've also had students that have, gotten into, I don't know if they're funny or I don't know what to say about them, but they do get in trouble for their behavior. Some of these,
yeah.
yeah, they're 18, 19, 20 years old, some of them. And what are some of the problems that they get into here at that age group?
And, young people, they like party, hang out, nightlife. Sometimes they will go to disco or pub and have fun the whole night and get drunk.
Okay.
And I remember one time, the student, he wanna go home, but he was so drunk he lay down on the road and fall asleep.
On the road or
yes,
sidewalk?
on the side of the road.
On the side of the road.
Yes, he fall asleep.
So did the police come
No,
and get him?
No. And when he woke up, he lost his wallet and nice leather jacket.
I think someone took it.
Yes. So
my gosh.
he went to police station, and then police, I think, try to find the camera, see who took away from him.
Right. There are cameras everywhere in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but police did find out who did it.
They did?
Yes, and they find out the person lived so close to my students.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did they give it back, or did they really steal it, or did they just want to protect him?
I think he got the stuff back. And
was it a theft, or was it somebody that knew him?
The stealing guy, he is regular.
Okay.
So it's easy to find him.
All right. So he's probably known to the police for other problems.
That
right?
I don't know.
All right. Well, in America, we call that rolling a drunk. You roll them over and take their wallet, and we call it rolling drunks. It's an old phrase. So yeah, sometimes if a friend gets in trouble and they're too heavy to carry home,
yeah,
or get into a taxi, you might take their wallet and make sure they get it back. But Taiwan is such a safe place.
Oh yes. There was a group of students from other country. They think this is most safe country, and they would like to stay here for rest of their life. Yeah, and they say you can never walk in their country. You never walk in the middle of night.
Right, back where they come from.
Yeah,
right.
No,
it's too dangerous. Yeah.
And then she said, I was wearing shorts, and then 12 midnight, I was totally safe here.
Right.
Nobody robbed me
or attacked you or anything.
Nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's what we call it in America. Don't play with fire. So I don't recommend that she runs around wearing shorts at night.
I think that's summertime. When the weather's so hot.
Okay, But yeah, it is incredibly safe here. So the students are shocked, right, that it's so safe here, and
so safe and so convenient, and MRT and buses and transportation just amazing. And then we also have U-Bike. You use MRT card to
what's a U-Bike exactly?
U-Bike, it's Mostly you will see the bicycle lined up outside the entrance of MRT station.
Yes, I do see those, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never ridden them. How do you use one of these things?
You have to join the membership of U-Bike and somehow link with your MRT card. Probably you put your MRT card with a U-Bike company, and then, yeah.
Okay. But it's not hard.
It's not hard. Very easy.
Okay.
Yeah, and save a lot of money. And sometimes when weekend, you can just use U-Bike and bike riding on the riverside.
Yeah, bike riding.
Yes.
Beautiful river parks here in Taipei. Yes. So, yeah, you can ride these from one destination to another and park it into a U-Bike. you don't have to take it all the way back.
No, you don't have to. Yeah, you can park when you see U-bike, you can return.
Yeah, some places in the world, people try these citizenry sort of U-bikes for people, and young kids tear them up. But you don't see that here. You don't see what we call vandalism of public property here. There's no spray painted, walls or graffiti so people seem to be very happy here, and no crime, and they just but unfortunately some of the foreign students apparently don't understand each other, like
culture differences. Yeah, a lot of them. Yes.
So you might have a group of students from Africa and a group of students from maybe Southeast Asia, and maybe they get into an argument or something.
Yeah, we often, not often, but rarely will receive phone call from police office and say, "Oh, you have a student who is sexual harassment." Yes,
yeah,
to one of the girl.
All right,
but both of them are foreign students.
Right.
Yeah. Probably they don't know how to mingle, how to deal with a female, or I don't know.
They're young, 18, 19, 20 years old. And they come from different cultures, and they don't maybe speak the same language perfectly. English might be... They do speak English in school, right? They study.
Yeah.
Right.
We have full English class, yes.
Yes, that's what they're studying. They're not studying in Chinese when they come here. They're studying science, technology in English. But unfortunately, cultural misunderstandings... From you have a lot of Central and South American students. You have a lot of African, Southeast Asian students. Where else? How about Japan and Korea? Do you have very many of those?
Some Japan, Korean, not very many. A few. Normally, exchange students. They come here short term, like maybe... I don't know, depends on their program, 3 months or 6 months. Yeah, it depends.
Right.
Yes.
Are they studying sciences or are they studying Chinese?
Sciences.
Sciences.
Technology sciences,
All right.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Short program. So they're trying to get something done very quickly, and maybe they don't have time to socialize.
I think they have pretty good time here. That's what I heard. They
all right.
Yeah,
all
when
right.
I heard the student would say, "Oh, I just met the German students here, and they were so friendly, 2 guys. We talk a lot and this and that, or they will go to different dorm room and chatting and have fun, but no drinking in dorm room. That's not allowed. Yeah,
right. But unfortunately, some of them. I should explain to our listeners that live overseas that in Taiwan you can drink at 18, and you can go to 7-Eleven at 18 years old and buy a beer and open it and drink on the sidewalk, so long as you behave yourself. And many of these students who come here from overseas take advantage of that.
Oh, don't do that, please. No.
Yes, they do. And they're not supposed to drink in the dormitory.
No.
What happens?
What
happens when that happens? I'm just curious.
I heard one of students said, "Oh, so and so he was so drunk, and then walk down the hallway to knock every student's door like 3, 4 in the morning."
Oh, great.
Yeah.
A lot of energy drinks, maybe. Too many.
Yeah, and then
too much Red Bull.
Probably. And in the end, one of the students opened the door so angry, and then they almost catch the fight.
Get into a fight.
Yes.
All right. Did the police show up, or
No, we have a dorm manager.
a
In the school, yeah,
dorm
we have dorm
manager?
manager.
So is he an adult,
Yeah.
or is he one of the students?
Yes.
In America, a dorm manager is often just another student on the same floor. Each floor has a different dorm manager to keep.
Yeah,
everybody.
we kind of like that too.
But you actually have an adult as well that lives in the dormitory. That's,
Yes.
Maybe I assume he's an adult, and he has to do what? What happens when there's a big argument like this at 3:00 in the morning?
A school has school security guys.
Okay.
They will show up. If they still can't handle it, I think they will call the police. But I never heard of that kind of things happened.
Right.
But that's what personally thought.
Right.
Yeah.
So some of these folks that come here, these young people, are in a different country and for the first time maybe. And
some of them don't familiar with the regulation of dormitory.
Rules, right. Or don't care.
They don't. I don't know. There was one time. It's funny. In the school, the dorm room, 6 people
What?
for one
Oh
room.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
I don't know other school, but
Okay.
in our school,
Mm-hmm.
yes, 6 people, one room.
That's a lot of people.
Mm,
Okay. Is it a big room or?
Big room.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
they all have desk. You know that kind
Sure,
of bunk
sure.
bed. Top is
Oh yeah.
the bed, and the bottom
bottom
is
the
desks.
Desk. Right.
Yes,
Right.
that's kind
So-
of room they have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And one of guy, a boy, his birthday, and his friends wanna invite another girl over. Claimed, oh, that's her. That the girl is the best friend of him. So we. In the school, we separate the girls and boys on different floors. It's not allowed for female go to male room or male go to female room.
The floor.
Yeah,
maybe.
the floor.
Yeah. All
Yes.
right. All right. So how can you separate them? They just go upstairs. I mean, or downstairs, or all right.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Same in America as well.
For
University
this
dorms.
case, the girl was covered. I think he wore a baseball cap and wear a dark coat, and the boy opened the staircase door, let her walk in the room very fast.
So she was dressed like a man.
Yeah.
And she ran
But
in there. Okay.
because it's birthday, right? So student in the room chatting, having fun, laughing so loud.
Right.
And the next door was complaining about it. It was like 11 or 12 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So the dorm manager showed up, opened the door, and see there's a girl inside.
Oh.
Okay.
All
So, yeah, they normally we will ask for like 20 hours community service.
What? Community service?
Yes.
Who had to do that, though? The girl or the guy who brought her into the room?
All of them.
All the 6 students.
All of them.
Even if they didn't want the girl or they just wanted to sleep, they still had to do
Or
it.
the school need to check out from dorm to find out a place for herself.
All right. Okay. So all of these students have to do 20 hours apiece of community service.
Yes.
What is community service for punishment exactly? What would that be?
Normally, just ask them probably cleaning the campus, the leaves on the floor, things like that. Or for this case, I ask the students come to office to clean the office every day. Like they'll sweep and mop the floor. Yeah.
So you use them as slaves?
No, but It was,
It's community service. Yeah. What can you do with them?
But-
Pick up
but
trash or something? I don't know.
they're well, 8, 19, 20. They're
Right.
cute. They come here always smiling, and then we were like good friends. We talk a lot.
All right.
Yes. It's nothing, you know.
It's not like a really bad punishment.
No.
All right.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
This is normal life stuff for young people, 18, 19, 20.
Mhm.
But you have graduate students here too, and I'm sure they're older, right?
Mhm.
Better behaved. Are very many of the graduate students that come here married with kids? They bring their families with them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So if they're talking about this, if the wife, the family members want to join national health insurance, the student need to move out their national health insurance from the school. They have to apply from where they live, the household office. Yeah, by themselves, and they have
Really?
to pay by themselves
What does that
monthly.
cost? Oh,
I think still like 826 per month.
NT.
Yes.
So that's only about, gosh, that's less than what? Oh my God, that's nothing. That's only like $25 US.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's per person, right?
That's per person.
Right.
Yes. And
Right.
sometimes I have female students. She just about have baby delivering.
Here?
Yes.
A student was having a baby and she still came to school here?
I think both of her husband is our student
I
too.
see. Right, okay.
Yeah.
But they would,
And
did she get pregnant here or before she?
I think here.
Oh, okay. That makes it a lot. You know, it would seem to be somewhat crazy to know that you're going to have a baby in 6 months, to come here with no insurance and no
I
idea.
believe they know each other for a long time. They're from the same country.
All right. Oh, they were already married.
Yes,
Oh,
they're already
okay.
married.
All right.
Sorry,
Sorry.
make you misunderstanding.
No, but it's fun. Yeah, but in America, at universities, we have married student housing. And those are like apartments. And many of the students, of course, many of the students are foreigners that live in these apartments. Some of the locals, American students with families can live in them, but normally they don't need to. So when you have these foreign students come here, they know their program already, right? They know the department. They know.
But we don't have family. How to say that?
Family married
Dormitory. Yeah.
married family housing.
No, we
Right,
don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you don't have enough married family students.
I think because Taipei is so expensive.
Right.
We don't have many properties to offer them.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of campuses in America, the married student housing is on campus. So it was built there, on campus, 40, 50, 60 years ago. So many of these are, just normal. So we try to encourage, in the United States particularly, folks to be closer to campus so that they don't have to travel.
Right.
Many of our students in America, particularly where I grew up, they would come from the Middle East or Africa or something, and they just didn't know what snow was. And they tried to drive in it, and it was a disaster. And it was better to have married student housing on campus where they could take a bus, school bus, or even walk to
distance.
the class. Yeah. But many universities in America are the size of cities. Some of them small towns, we call them, huge.
In Singapore, they have the dormitory, like you said, family.
I'm not sure if they have family housing. They certainly, I know that they do provide, well, actually I do. I think they do provide.
They do? Oh, okay.
And I think some of them provide professors with free housing, which is something they don't do in America. They certainly don't provide free housing to professors in America.
We have, housing for professors, as I know.
On campus or off?
On campus.
I see. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
In America, we just don't, I don't know. We just don't like to encourage people to stay young forever. We like to push them out the door.
Oh.
So, in America, you're an adult at 18, technically. And you can't drink till you're 21, which is different here, obviously. So, if you're 21 or 25 or something, they sort of expect you to have some independence.
I agree.
But here it's a little different. Taiwanese young people often live with their parents until they're married. Is that true, or?
Normally, yes, it's true. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe because Taiwan is a small island. If you find another place, property, real estate price so high. If you move out from the family, you pay the rent, whatever, by yourself. That eats a lot of your salary.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. And I think your parents also want to help their children. So they don't mind if children stay in the same house until they have, save money, able to buy a house, or or children might have other plan to maybe go overseas, find a job, or study again. So, yeah.
Right. This is the first opportunity for foreign students to come here and experience a totally different environment. And how many of your students actually tried to learn Chinese?
How many students try to learn Chinese?
Well, you have a lot of foreign students here studying math or science or technology or engineering, but it's in English, right? The classes and books are all in English. So how many are motivated, do you think, that want to learn anything about the culture, the traditions, or the language even?
I don't know about the numbers, but I know the undergrad students, the school arranged Chinese class for them.
Right.
And
is this what we call kitchen Chinese, where they learn the basics like shopping and, telling a taxi driver, or is it serious Chinese study?
Nah, serious Chinese study. Just normal life you use it every day. Yeah, shopping, transportation, and meeting people.
Right.
Yeah, something like that.
I took a similar class when I first got here. It was sort of like what we call a kitchen Chinese class, where you learn how to tell the driver left or right, a taxi driver. Or
but how's your
Chinese
right now?
Well, you did meet my wife, and I know she complains about my Chinese to everyone. I'm sure she mentioned that. But yes, over the years, I have slowly lost my Chinese.
I think that's because people around you, they all speak pretty good English and good communication with you. So
yes, that happens.
Yeah, you kind of lazy and start losing to the motivation to.
You've been talking to my wife again. Oh yeah.
That's what I guess.
I'm gonna have to tell you. Yeah, you're probably on Facebook or Line or something. I'll talk to her tonight and ask her to cut you off.
But about Chinese, I have to say, in our school, most student who study Chinese very hard, it's Indonesian student. Sorry to other countries' students.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why do the Indonesians study so hard? That want to learn Chinese. What's the motivation there?
I think they want to learn Chinese. They are very friendly people and humble. They try to fix our culture, and I think most students want to seek the job here after they graduate or after they got some sort of master degree, doctor degree.
Mm-hmm.
They can find a job in Taiwan, continue their life here. I think that's why they study so hard on
These
in
are
Chinese.
The Indonesians. Okay.
Yes.
And you also have students from Malaysia. You don't have that same experience, or
Malaysia
slightly different, or
I don't really.
You don't have that many students.
No, we don't have many Malaysia students.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have noticed over the past 10 years quite a few Indonesians here working in the public sector.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're Muslim, and there is a mosque here for them, for the Southeast Asia community.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have a community services thing for folks.
Oh, yes. We in the school, we have, how to call that, the clean, before they pray, they have to clean themselves, like hands or feet.
Right, so it's a special...
We have a special room for them.
Okay.
We have a prayer room for them.
All right.
And then in the prayer room, we have a special carpet.
Carpet, okay.
Yes. And
a prayer rug.
We also pointed which direction to
Mecca.
Mecca, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have these services, and I also know that there's a local community service for the overall community from Indonesia, Malaysia. I noticed that they have their own grocery stores.
Yeah, they have to have halal food.
Halal food, yes. But they have a large community here. It's quite surprising, actually. So they seem to be very happy and studying very hard. So they want to stay here forever because they like it here, right?
But they're nice people, I have to say. Yeah, Indonesia and Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Yes.
Okay. Vietnamese are there are a lot of Vietnamese workers here now working in, they work in manufacturing industry. I know that they work in the shipbuilding industry as well. So, I've met quite a few of them over the years here. And they make good money, and they send it home. The other students that come here, let's say from South America, we can talk a little bit about them here in a bit. They have a different personality completely. Nothing bad. It's just a completely enthusiastic personality. Some of the men are very macho. Macho means very manly. And the women can be very, I don't know how to describe the women from Central and South America, but very energetic. So it's an amazing thing on campus here. I'm used to international students in American universities, but I never really thought that there would be such a large group of international students here in Taiwan. And you work in that industry, and you help them quite a bit. So is there anything else we should consider? What should students consider besides health insurance? I mean, do they buy their own books when they get here, or?
They buy their own mattress,
They
sleep
have to.
mattress.
Oh, really? They have to buy their mattresses for the dormitories.
Dormitory, we don't offer you sleep mattress because we think this is personal items.
Well,
You should
okay.
come with it by yourself, and then when you
Bring
leave
a
it,
mattress. Bring a
and then you
mattress on
take
the
it away.
airplane. I don't think that's going to happen. We can talk a little bit about that further. Why buy in America? You don't have to buy your own mattress when you go to the dormitory. It's already there. But here, when you arrive as a foreign student, you have to buy a mattress.
What if the mattress so dirty from last person? Will you keep using it?
In America, I don't know. Why?
What?
That's a very good question. I
What?
don't know,
You never thought of it?
I lived in a dormitory. I never thought about
What if there's fleas inside or I don't
bed
know,
bugs.
bed bugs.
I'm just completely shocked. You're right. I should have bought my own mattress. I am clearly a fool. Hey, that's it for Fantastic Formosa for now. Thank you very much, Isabel, for coming to the show today and talking
I'm
about
glad to be here. It's my pleasure.
Foreign students. And we hope to have you on if you have time for another episode. If not, we'll talk soon again. All right?
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.